Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through the Internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview channel. And today, we're live. We're flipping live. I don't have any wonderful guests today. None planned anyway. I don't know if anybody's just gonna drop by. The last live stream that I did, if you haven't watched it, I have to say it's probably my favorite live stream that we've done so far. It was the Halloween Spooktacular, because what else are you going to call it? And it was with me and Kyle Bridget, and we had a special guest arranged. He no-shows, but in his place, Noah Van Sciver came by, and it was so much fun. It was it was just a delightful surprise in the evening. So, hey, if you haven't already, please hit thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment in the chat, because in a little bit I'm going to do some shout outs to those people who are here this evening. Before I go any further, though, patreon.com/flippinthrough. It's right. Can I do it? Here it is. Patreon.com/flippinthrough. That's how I make my channel better. Really. It's the only way I can make money. I'm at 422 subscribers right now, which is one more than I had yesterday, and I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm going to 500. Then after that, my goal is 1,000. And really, I don't make any money off of this. So if you think that what I do is worth anything, go to patreon.com/flippinthrough, and you can support me there. If you support me for any amount, you get some pretty sick stickers. Let's go with the overhead. Look at this one, Flippin' Through, channel logo, Potter ZB system of weights and measures. The Potter ZB, just the word written in a neat way. And then Max Korn was here. Transparent sticker. Slap it on a bathroom stall. That's what I do with them. Anyway, those people who do support me, I want to give them a shout out. David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Kyle Bridget. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Let's get this ticker out of the way. It's a bit gauche, right? Is it not? And let's say what up to the people in the chat. Little Cozy Nostril, Kyle Bridget himself, can't make it tonight, so everyone just go ahead and ban yourselves. This is a problem. As you guys know, this is a family show, and as you guys know, you take it too far. Oftentimes, in the chat, you guys take it way too far. So not having my one mod, I don't know what to do. Harvey Esquire, hi ho. It's off to Mad we go. Great to see you, dude. Shane Buckley, hello. How are you doing, man? Listen, I feel bad, Shane Buckley. Shane Buckley, send me a message on Patreon, one of the patrons. I appreciate it, bro. But I'm so bad at checking anything. Instagram, Patreon, I don't check any of them. So I kind of let him down, I feel. Aaron Grimm, hello. What the Pat doing? This is what me doing. Sketchyworks, hello and welcome. Demir, Sketchyworks, wait, you didn't make it last time. You were missed, bro. I'm pretty sure I didn't see you. You were missed. I hope you went back and watched it, because it was very entertaining. Demir, hola to you. Harvey Esquire, Harvey Esquire again. Vampires are so unpredictable. Here's a new face. Miata. I read it like a lady's name, Mia, but it's Miata Tommy. Hi, how's it going? It's going great, bro. How are you doing? Just got some YouTube decals. Sadly, no flipping through decals. Aaron, here, I'm going to tell you something. Somebody did this, and this is genius. You know what? They went on Patreon. They were like, I'll support you for $1. I sent them a message. I go, your stickers are in the mail. And then they canceled their support. But hey, I got what I wanted. I got $1. They got what they wanted, the decals. Otherwise I have like an Etsy thing. So if you want some, just hit that up. flippin3.com. I got links to everything. Did Matt ever trademark the word Potterzebi? I don't know if you can trademark something because it's like a Polish word. I think if you trademark it, it has to be like you trade in it, right? It's like part of your business. So like the word mad, they can trademark because that's the title of their magazine. But just like a word that they use as an inside joke, I don't know if you could make the argument to trademark that. Yeah. Thank you, Shane. And I also called you Sean at the live stream. Yeah. Oh, I came to see the ghost of Dave Berg. Oh, who am I thinking of? Anyway, well, wonderful. I'm sorry that I forgot. You want to know something frightening? I think I told you guys this. Not think. I know I told you guys this. But I am a teacher. I work in the field of education. That's my day job. And this is something I just do for fun. And I have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun making the videos by myself and posting them Saturday. And, like people comment on it and they say like, oh, yeah, here's a fun fact about that. And I'm like, oh, that is a fun fact. Very cool. Or they say like, you don't know this? And I'm like, no, I don't. But thanks for telling me. And I enjoy all of that. And I really, really enjoy the live streaming part too. Because of course, like it's more interactive. I get to actually talk with you. But it's something that I've tried to keep hidden. And so like my name, I say my name in the videos, but it's not like if you search my real name, this doesn't come up. And that's by design. But I got an email today from a former student, and I took a screen grab of it, and I blacked out all information that might be identifiable to this person. But this is what I got in the mail. It says, oh, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Oh, you sorry soul. You thought you could keep your channel away from me. I'll tell you, this is the most frightening email I've ever received at 9:25 a.m. And that was this morning that was sent. This morning I got this bizarre threatening email. Not threatening, but gloating. It's a gloating email. Now, if you're wondering, like, what kind of teacher are you? You must not be an English teacher because this child didn't even... This sentence isn't very good. It's not. There's no capitalization or punctuation. I am an English teacher, and I have failed this student. So apologies to that student. Look at that. Yeah, I agree. I should work for Mad Magazine. And in fact, right now, as we speak, I'm writing a what is that called when like people write their ideas down, like the Unabomber, like when he wrote his ideas down, whatever that's called. I'm doing one of those, and it's all about what I would do if I were given position of power in Mad Magazine, because having flipped through a bunch of issues and having seen what's going on now, I think that I have a pretty good list or plan for how to run Mad Magazine. Not that anybody has asked. Yeah, Manifesto. Exactly. This is exactly what I mean. Yeah. No, I think I've doxed myself plenty of times. I think in my videos I've shown my actual address. It's not that I'm not really too concerned about that. What I am concerned about though is the children and families that I work for, essentially knowing. So yeah, I'm going to get my manifesto kind of put together. I'm not actually writing it down. It's more in my mind. It's just like I'm talking to myself. And then I'm going to make a video about how I would fix Mad Magazine. Let's dox Pat. I'm about to dox myself again. Because I got something in the mail. this is a mail call episode too. So I got this from Morton, PA. I took off the return address so that person wouldn't, so I wouldn't dox that other person. I've actually opened this up and I did take a peek. So it's not, I'm not, you don't, I don't get to register my surprise. Letter first, of course. Oh, that's upside down. I think somebody's upstairs. Hold on, I had to yell. I thought it was a child. It was a full-grown adult. It's my wife. I thought I was going to have to scold somebody, and I just heard, it's me. All right, here we go. Here, why don't I can zoom in a lot more. Hey, Pat, I just wanted to thank you for helping me fill out my collection of Mad magazines. You sent them once I became a dedicated member to your Patreon. That's right. I sent, who is this? Clown Nookie. We were talking, and I had some duplicates, and I have no interest in keeping more than what I need, and so I just sent them to him because I appreciate his support. All right, hold on. Of course, the best way to show my appreciation is through the gift of stickers. It's Tom Richmond's artwork. He was asked to combine Alfred with Monty Python, and this is what he came up with. Hope he doesn't mind. It's not like I plan on making money off of them. I just wanted something nice for my trapper keeper. Oh. Okay, hold on. Why? That open area on your left arm isn't for stickers. That spot is reserved for an Alfred tattoo. But you can put one of these stickers on that red grid desk overlay you got there. The one under your brand new camera. The one with the nice focus you keep reminding us all about. It's very important. Listen, it is important. I'm very proud of these new cameras I have. It's very important that it picks up on the text that everyone needs to see. I'm getting a sense of sarcasm in this letter. Subscribe to Mad. I hope it influences my... Oh. It's very important that it picks up on the text that everyone needs to see. Subscribe to Mad. Nice. I get it now. I hope it influences my fellow clods to do their duty by supporting the rag we all know and love, and to buy gift subscriptions for all their friends, neighbors, nieces, and nephews, and anybody else they wish to harass. Everybody needs to pitch in. Anything it takes to drive the numbers up so that someday, maybe, Mad will go back to producing fresh content. America needs all new Mad magazines, and it needs them now. Hope you have fun playing with your stickers. Maddest of all, Clown Nookie. And look at this is very nice. It is this is a typed note. Yeah, you can you can see with like the punctuation, it kind of pushes through a little bit. Look, he must have just replaced the ribbon. This is very nice. It's very, very legible. Thank you so much, Clown Nookie, and let's get a look at these stickers. Look at that. It is the Monty Python. What is that called? Not Academy of Silly Walks. It's something like that, though. I liked Monty Python when I was a kid. I have not watched any of Monty Python for a very long time, though. Here, let's see. Where am I going to put subscribe to Mad? So look at, I like doing this. People have sent me stickers. Oh, shoot, I forget his name. But it's this guy, he has a cracked zine that's really cool. He sent this to me. This is Cam Hayden. This is a sticker from a little care package he sent me. Should I put this, or is that too many circles? Maybe right here. Yeah, I think right here. Boom. That is a very nice one. This is Kyle Bridget's sticker, of course. Well, and then those are my own channel stickers. So I like that. This is becoming a nice little, I don't know, a little thing for the channel. So look at, he had these made. They're very cool. So he had the image, had them made into little vinyl stickers. I love it. Oh man. These are 6 of a kind. Well, maybe he made more. But it's still, this is like very cool. This is very unique. Thank you so much, Clown Nookie. I really do appreciate this. That's awesome, dude. Wait, what's next now? Here, I switch over to here. I did show my, whatchamacallit, bizarre email that I received. What is it? Do you remember the name of that heavy metal band in Mad Magazine? Dorothy Dahmer. I don't remember that. What is that from? Wait, I just saw Harvey's. I'm not highlighting that comment, Harvey. Yes, Ministry of Silly Walks. That's the one I'm thinking of. Andre, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hey, you know what? The show is on Netflix. Oh, Monty Python show. Yeah. Let's see. It looks like the Goose Step, which Cleese had done on Faulty Towers. I remember watching Faulty Towers as a kid, and it was, I loved that show. I did think, I kind of liked it better than any of the Monty Python stuff. I think I liked the absurdity, but it was absurd, but also kind of real. It's sort of like, isn't Faulty Towers sort of what makes, what is that show called? Curb Your Enthusiasm. Isn't that basically Faulty Towers, but in Los Angeles, and the guy isn't running like a flop house? Right? I think I'm right. Anyway, so what do I got here? The reason for this season is this. This is, I don't know who sent this in. This may have been, I don't know if this was part of the Shane Buckley care package, or if it was from, oh shoot, I always forget his dang name. He's got the coolest Mad collection there is. Oh, excuse me. Kyle Bridget suggested I get a burp button so that I'm not like belching into the microphone. I don't know. I think the belching is sort of like my brand now. Here, I got to do. Oh yeah, here we go. Bradford Smith. And here, I'm going to do something else. Copy. Paste. Okay, not you. Then it was probably Bradford Smith. I think that's... So this is... Right here. This is Bradford Smith. He collects Mad Magazine. He has his own page on madcoversite.com. And his entire collection... is autographed Mads. I mean, obviously he has things that aren't autographed, but that's like the focus of his collection is to get autographs on Mad relevant to it. So like this is what I'm reviewing for tomorrow. This is tomorrow's video. I posted it and he knew that. So this is signed by General Norman Schwarzkopf. So there's like those ones where it's like that kind of makes sense. And then there's this where it's one like just a guy that worked on Mount Rushmore, in the 1940s or something. It's pretty crazy. My favorite, I don't know if he's posted it yet, but I do have a favorite of his, and it's a JFK cover. Oh shoot. Come on, he's got to have it. Where is it? Here it is. This is the greatest part of his collection. All right. And for good measure, to balance out the tastelessness of Family Guy, that referencing another post he made, here's an even more tasteless cover, and I think a favorite of flipping through in the collection. You are correct. Mad 66, signed by Clint Hill. Who is Clint Hill, you ask? He's the Secret Service agent who jumped on the limousine to protect Jackie Kennedy during the JFK assassination. Marianne Moorman, who captured a photo of the JFK assassination from directly across from the grassy knoll in Dealey Plaza, and James Tague, the only bystander wounded during the JFK assassination when fragments from the bullet that killed Kennedy struck a street curb and sent concrete debris into his cheek. Can you, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like what, he's brilliant. It's a brilliant collection, truly. So check him out. If you're on Instagram and stuff, you got to give him a follow. You gotta. We got 11 people watching. 12 if I count Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. I wish I did. I wish I knew how to like maximize my Twitch presence. But if you're tuned in and you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button, and we can start flipping through a special telezine companion to the new Fox late night show, Mad TV. If you're not familiar with Mad TV was like, mid-90s. Precisely the mid-90s. And it was this sketch comedy show, I guess, to compete with Saturday Night Live. But of course, outlived by Saturday Night Live, like all of the others. Like, what else was there? There's like In Living Color. There was Mad TV. And then I think there was another one besides In Living Color that I'm never going to remember. I guess like Second City Television, but that was really at the same time. I think that happened. That was in Canada, so I don't know if you can count that. But it was pretty good. Look here's Artie Lang. Artie Lang has gone on to be a world famous drug addict. This is, I don't know, was her name like Nicole something? This guy goes on, I forget his name. I should remember it because he's the person that I probably know the best because he was did voices in Futurama. I forget this guy. And I think this is Brian Callen. This looks like a young David Duchovny. I forget her name and I forget her name. But Mad TV was really, quite a good show, I thought. I was maybe the target market. I was 10 years old when it came out. And I think that that's sort of the market for like Saturday Night Live too, is middle-aged people and 10-year-olds. I think that's who watches it. Yeah, Nicole Sullivan. That's the one. There were animated Spy vs. Spy shorts on Mad TV. Yes, they had a bunch of animated cartoons or things. I think they did some Don Martin stuff as well. I could be mistaken though. Did I say it's on Saturdays? On Fridays? I don't really remember, to be honest, but I remember watching it. I preferred Fridays instead of SNL. Yeah. Must have spent a lot of money at Comic-Con and conventions to get those autographs. Yeah, I think he's like a convention hound. I don't know if that's the saying. Fridays. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I understand. Miata Tommy, you're saying it wasn't, I didn't say it's on Saturday. You said Fridays was a show. I have no recollection of the show Fridays. The actress who played Freddie's mom from iCarly is in this show. That's funny. I finally put it together. So here we go. I don't know. I haven't even looked through this, but this is a lot like a Mad magazine so far. You have the wonderful "Why Kill Yourself" ad by Jack Davis. Hold on. I gotta write this down. I got to write this down. This is for my manifesto. Okay. Anyway, for these wonderful pins, right? Arthur the Plant, Flip the Bird. I don't know. Is that what it's called? And then the Mad Zeppelin. Looking through this, honestly, I think this is a better table of contents than what Mad Magazine had at this time. Let's see. Don't forget these idiots who brought you Mad TV. Oh, so they have like the production side, the paper production, and then the actual television production. Let's zoom in on this a little bit because I think this is somewhat interesting. Boom. Mad. So William Gaines, Jeanette Kahn, president, editor-in-chief, Paul Levitz. This is of DC Comics, I think. Joe Orlando, vice president. Nick Meglin and John Ficarra, editor. Jonathan Schneider, editorial. Charlie Cadu, Joe Rero, Dick DiBartolo, creative consultant. Annie Gaines, managing editor. Dorothy Crouch, art department. Lenny Brenner. Now, this is actually the part that I found more interesting. I just didn't want to, ignore this. The producers, we have writers on the show. Jonathan Abel, never heard of him. Fax Bear, never heard of him. Sean Beam, never heard of him. Glenn Berger, never heard of him. Blaine Capich, never heard of him. Rob Cohen, sounds familiar. Orlando Jones, that's this guy. That's Orlando Jones. Patton Oswalt, famous comedian. Adam Small. So, Emily Wolf, line producer. I don't know. That means nothing to me. But the name Patton Oswalt and Orlando Jones jumped out to me because those, I don't know. Patton Oswalt is famous. Right? Meet the cast. Writer, Dick DiBartolo. Artist, Jerry Gersten. Look at that. These are good caricatures. I really enjoy I really enjoyed this style of caricature. Like, I don't know, like it's pen and ink and it's scratchy and it's like, it's not quite to the point of like, who's that artist that I'm thinking of? He did art for like, I just got to look it up because now I can't even remember any of the words I'm trying to say. There we go. Ralph Steadman. It's not as like chaotic and like wild as Ralph Steadman, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that. The way that it's imperfect, somewhat grotesque. Yeah. A new Mad show is coming out and it's going to be on MTV. Mad TV show on MTV. Is this baloney? I don't know. I don't know that I believe this. I need a source. It might be. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what else this was. But Brian Callen, I know that guy. Orlando Jones. He's a writer. Phil Lamar, that's who it was. Yes. Mary Shear, don't remember her. Deborah Wilson. Artie Lang. Let's see what it says. Artie Lang worked as a longshoreman while he pursued an acting career. It was good training, as union rules dictated that he had to act real busy while actually not doing anything. From there, he went on to sketch and improvisational comedy. Artie helped found the hot sketch comedy troupe Live on Tape. He lives in Union, New Jersey, and commutes to Mad TV in Los Angeles daily. He already has 4 million frequent flyer miles. Brian Callen stunned critics and audiences alike with his fierce portrayal of Frankenstein when they were stunned because he happened to be performing in the musical Hello, Dolly. He had a recurring role on the daytime drama Another World and recurring car payments on a Chevy Caprice. Brian calls New York City his home and calls his agent a parasitic crook. He holds a black belt in karate, so we will refrain from doing any more jokes at Mr. Callen's expense. The only reason I really know Brian Callen, like nowadays, is he used to be on Joe Rogan's podcast a lot. And he's funny. I think he's still a funny dude from what I've seen. Artie Lang obviously went on to have like a pretty darn good career. So, you know, and also a pretty impressive drug addiction. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. That's probably what most people know him from. Like here I am saying Artie Lang has a better career, and Brian Callen's on one of the most popular television shows in modern history. And he was on the spin-off of that as well. The first 2 years. Boom. I knew it. I knew you were trying to fool me. First 2 years of Mad TV with this cast were the best. Okay. They weren't bad. Oh, wait, Clown Nookie. Bro, I just opened up the stickers, man. I don't know. Did you see that? Thank you so much, man. It was great the first 2 years. But I really liked they had that guy and gal who had that Stewart character. And that, I thought, that was the one that like really, really killed me. And I think that was probably in year 3 or 4. Anyway. So this is what I'm not sure. What's on the other channels? No show can be all things to all people. If you're into intellectual content, you can tune in Nightline. I always forget if I skip down. Nova or Meet the Press. If you're into babes, boobs, or raw sex, then you'll probably be watching Baywatch, Melrose Place, or Meet the Press. Even we admit Mad TV may not be your cup of tea. So to be fair, open and honest, here's the other answer to the burning, itching question. What's on the other channels? So this is kind of funny. At the same time, what's happening? Oop. Dude, I even took... all I had... Do you want to know what I had for supper? And this is how I'm reacting. I had rice and I had fish. That's it. Salt, pepper, garlic powder on the fish. That was it. And this is how I'm reacting. I had 3 Tums, too. What's my problem? Entertainment, talk soup. If you want to gawk at a freakish menagerie of hooting malcontents while deluding yourself that you're secretly above it all, this is your show. If you think that long, blank stares and cocked eyebrows are an effective substitute for actual comedy, this is your show. If you want to see hosts so vapid that Kato Kalin had a successful guest shot, this is your show. Yes, why watch all 31 hours of daily dysfunction when you can get it boiled down into a half hour and without those annoying last-minute psychologists healing everybody? Featuring new host, Phil Donahue. Talk Soup was amazing. It had what's-his-face, the guy who went on to be like a movie actor. It had the other guy, Jim Henson's little brother. I don't know. And then it had Joe McHale. And I think there was somebody after that. But Talk Soup was really good, actually. MTV Aisle 3? What's this? Oh, look at this. Art is by Rick Tolka, of course. Look at that beautiful artwork. Now, this is kind of like, I mean, I have to say, this is a pretty cool idea. Like tying in this to like having a publication. I wonder if this converted anybody. Like people saw this, picked it up, and then went out and bought Mad Magazine later because they liked it. Following the success of reality-based programming such as Road Rules and The Real World, MTV broadcast a signal from the surveillance camera at a Corpus Christi 7-Eleven. Remember, MTV isn't exactly coming out and saying that you drooling sheep will watch absolutely anything. But if you tuned in all last season to see the drama over whether or not Puck would rinse his dishes, this is the show for you. It was. Thank you. Thank you for validating my opinion. Dude, I love the stickers, man. These are awesome. They are awesome. So thank you. Oh, hey, can I actually have a question, and I'm not going to send you a message. Could I post this on my Instagram or Facebook? Because I think I'll be honest. I didn't go into my thoughts on this letter. I think this whole section right here, especially, right, is poignant, and I think people would really like that, and I think a lot of people agree with you and the sentiment on this. So, with your permission, I'd like to post it on the internet. I'll be waiting for your response. Anyway, all right, this is what I hate. This is pictures with captions, like my least favorite thing. And look at black print on an image. Hadn't they figured out, like you outline it in white and that's better? This summer, 20th Century Fox is proud to present, hello, my name is Forrest Gump, the most reassuring film of the decade, what is sure to become the feel-good motion picture event of a lifetime. Would you like a chocolate? No. Okay. All right. This is bad. This is bad because this is a photo. What is that called? There was a name for it, and it was in that Help. Remember, it was called like fugetti or something. What was that? It's like Fugetti Comics. Oh, fumetti. Right? Yeah. Okay, so fumetti comics are photo comics. It was an Italian kind of art form thing. And it's I was so close. Listen, guys, you've seen how bad I am at recalling information. That was pretty good. Fugetti, that was pretty good. Anyway, this is a fugetti comic, though, is usually designed to be a fumetti comic, and they just took a video and took screenshots of it and then added in the text. Like, I'm pretty sure if I wrote it here, let me see if I can I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's see. Gump fiction. Here, I'll switch to this so you guys don't have to just look at my arm. All right, here it is. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to play it. Okay. Hold on. We'll see. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I'm going to share screen. I'm going to share a Chrome tab. Boom. Okay. So you guys should be able to hear this. I'll really blast it on this. Tell me if it's too loud.
This summer, 20th Century Fox is proud to present the most reassuring film of the decade. What is sure to become the feel-good motion picture event of a lifetime.
Hello. My name is Forrest Gump. You want a chocolate? I could eat about 1 million of these. How about you? Excuse me, I asked you a question.
Look, I'm diabetic, all right? I don't want any of your damn chocolates. What are you, stupid or something?
Mama always says,
Mama always
stupid
says,
is as stupid
stupid
does.
is as stupid does.
Takes out a pistol.
Gump Fiction, the film critics are calling violently heartwarming.
Alfred E.
I do
Tarantino.
believe my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know. I have to say, like, visually, very funny, right? In a video format. It is not, however, all that funny translated into fumetti, right? Let me see. Hold on. I want to finish this.
Okay.
You know what they call shrimp in France?
Quarter pounder with cheese.
No.
A royale with cheese.
No.
Quarter pounder royale with cheese.
No.
Filet-o shrimp royale. No. Shrimp McNugget royale. No. Hamburger royale with shrimp. No.
Speaking of JFK.
How many guys we got, Forrest?
2 up on that grassy hill and 1 up here in this building.
Come on, Forrest. Let's get in the character.
A rich palette of contemporary American morphing.
Oh my God.
As well as a lot of presidents getting shot.
Know who they should have used?
Run, Forrest, run!
They should have used. They should have used Brian Callen as what's his face. What am I? I'm trying to think of that guy's name. Not Jack Ruby, because Jack Ruby shot. What's his face? Wait, was that Phil Lamar? No, that was Orlando. That was Orlando Jones. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that was. Oh, wait. Oh, did he play himself getting shot again? I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Yeah, David Herman. And you said before, I think, I'm not sure if I highlighted it, but it was, he was in Office Space. Yeah, I mean, he is good. That was a very good impression of him. And yes, Lee Harvey Oswald. How could I forget that lovable communist? It's okay. I'm not making fun of a national tragedy because we all know he didn't kill him. Anyway, so let's go back to Overhead. This is this is dumb. Right? That seems like a pretty bad way of doing that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But look at that. Look at these cool Sam Viviano illustrations down there. There's a Harvey Keitel. I don't know who that is. Here's Siskel and Ebert. Ebert, right? And a nice feather it is. And then there's Quentin Tarantino, right? Oh my gosh, I didn't see. It's going through all the way here. What a fool I am. How did I not notice that? Boom, okay. Quentin Tarantino. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is cool. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Look at, there's Mama. There's Elvis. Alfred E. Newman. Look at, there's Ed Roth. And then that gal. I forget her name. This is a super fun little comic here. JFK, LBJ, and Nixon. Oh my goodness. The two spies. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, that's Bruce Willis. Oh my goodness. Dave Berg. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I bet this would have been a blast to draw. Holy smokes. Oh, the Poyet. Oh, look at, there's another page. This is fantastic. Arthur, heroin needle. I don't know who those people are. The Mad Zeppelin. This guy, isn't that guy from Jumanji? Yeah. That's cool. Boy, oh boy, that was cool. And here we have, oh, this is a reprint. Right down at the bottom it says, originally appeared in Mad number 152, Ed Roth. Oh yeah, Ed Roth is the artist. Golly. You guys, sometimes I worry about my memory. I'm going to be honest. Like, my ability to recall things is, it doesn't seem, I'm 36 years old. I feel like I should be a little bit quicker, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Here, I'm going to stop sharing that just in case. I got to. All right. This is a Prohias comic too. Plans for the micro bomb. Who is your favorite Spy versus Spy artist aside from Prohias? Would it be Cooper, Manic, or Clark? Let me know. Leave a old comment. Okay. All right, hold on. This is the lighter side of Mad TV. And this is what I'm curious about. Is this original or is this like repurposed? I think it must, wait. Artist Dave Berg, writer Frank Santapadre. I feel like it might be a situation where they just took strips and repurposed them, which is kind of weird, I think, right? Isn't that a little weird? Pardon me. Before I go any further, have you guys hit thumbs up yet? If you haven't, please consider hitting thumbs up. Whenever you know what? You guys, I asked you a question, and this is how little you respect me. Who is your favorite Spy versus Spy artist? Aside from Prohias, Cooper, Manic, Clark. They really stretched out the lighter side of for years, didn't they? Yes. They just killed him? No, they killed him a while ago, for sure. For sure. I don't know. I might have to get on the Wikipedia again. Let's see. All right. Now, this is presumably, we're thinking, don't rush us. There's a delay. Presumably, as I've stated before, there was a great example of Frank Jacobs writing a joke for Dave Berg, and he drew it. And it's hilarious, and it's that joke, which is now an old joke. And I seriously think that Frank Jacobs is the one who started this joke, because I've heard it dozens of times, where it's like the army guys are all standing. Like the sergeant goes in, and the officer says, "Hey, listen, we just got word that Davis's wife is divorcing him. All right, so break the news to him, but do it gently." And so the guy goes out onto the parade deck, and he goes, says, "All married personnel, please take one step forward." But not so fast, Davis. And it's a hilarious joke. And like, for lighter side, I mean, it was just perfect. It was so wonderful. But I don't know. We'll see. This is not written by Dave Berg, so I kind of have high hopes, if I'm being honest. That's not true. Dave Berg died on the year I was born. See, they killed him years ago. How old are you? Demir, how old are you? Are you 5? Demir is too smart. He knows too many things to be 5 years old. So I don't think that's true. So what do we got? Clark? Hard to hate on Clark, right? I was a fan of Cooper years before he worked at Mad. Yeah. I didn't know about him. I had no knowledge of him. But my knowledge, as you guys know, is limited. 19. I knew it. You guys, I called it. I told you he was not 5. You guys didn't believe me. All right, let's go back to here. Oh, man, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's hysterical. How do they come up with this stuff? I could hear you guys laughing from the kitchen. Are you watching that new Mad TV show? No, we're watching recaps of the OJ trial. Cochran claims OJ cut his hand on broken glass. I love it. Okay. Nope. No way. I don't want to play that character. Why? Because the part calls for a lot of heavy makeup? That's not the reason. Because you have a lot of dialogue to learn in a hurry? No, I prefer a lot of dialogue. Then what the hell is the problem here? I'm not interested in playing any character that doesn't have movie spin-off potential. I got to move on. I lost viewers because of this. Every time I do this, that happens. All right? Every time I start doing lighter side of, I lose viewers. This is why I skip it, you guys. Oh, I noticed that. I wanted to take a picture of it. I'm going to be honest. But it seemed maybe too macabre to point out and to relish. Because I wouldn't, obviously. Obviously, he has a family. He's loved. He's a talented man. I love his earlier stuff, but don't like his lighter side. Are you sure Berg didn't write this? Yeah, precisely. One fine evening in the castle. Oh, this is funny. I mean, it's you can kind of guess the punchline already, right? Here you are, princess. Thank you, Jeeves. The frog's legs looks delicious. Jeeves. That's a allusion. Jeeves, of course, being the butler to Bertram Wooster from the P.G. Wodehouse novels, series of novels of Wooster and Jeeves. Smack. Path. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. It seems a shame. Oh, okay, good. Originally appeared in Mad 167. I was going to say, it seems too bad that it was wasted in this. So there is a fair amount of just reproduction things, or reprints. Oh, what is this called? A Wimmel. Kyle Bridget taught me this word, Wimmel builder. A Wimmel builder illustration. So like, like Where's Waldo? It just means, I don't know what it means. Germans know it. But look at this. This is Clown Nookie. This is where this brand new camera gets to shine. Look at, wait, why does that say axolotl? Look at that. Oh man. So much cool stuff to see in here. So much chicken fat. Here you see the What Me Worry there. People pigging out at the craft services. Wait, what? I don't really understand this. Look at that. My man. Heck yeah. I mean, like, golly, it's just wonderful. Lots of Alfred E. Newman inserts. No Muroroa. No. What? I know, like, one of the Spanish speakers in here. Murroa. It's an atoll? Oh. Oh. So I guess there was oh, okay. It was an area that was being nuked there's been nuclear testing there. That's very cool. Look at that. That's kind of a sweet little self-insert with his beliefs in there. Don't bomb Polynesian islands. Black Spy. I found Black Spy. Where's White Spy now? I mean, look at this. I don't know if this is fun for anybody else. Oh, there he is. I found White Spy. Yeah. Yeah, it was. There was this damn delay. I wish we didn't have such a big delay. Like, how do you even, if you watch Kyle Bridget's channel, like, he's done, like, really big illustrations. And when you're working digitally, you can kind of see how it's, oh, look there's Gru. I mean, is that Tarzan or is that Gru? Is that a Gru? No, that's a Tarzan. But there's Flip the Bird. He's got to have put a Guru in there. Here, where's the edge? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Giant gorilla. How do you even attack this type of page, though? I mean, there's just so much to it. I can't imagine. I mean, it's just... Oh, there he is. I found Gru. Wait, where is he? I can't find him on... I lost him. Ah, cripes. Oh, there he is. Right there. Little Gru insert. Golly, this is cool. You know what I think I would like? I think I would like, this is like the dumbest thing to say, because like who wouldn't like this? I would like Sergio Aragone's original art. As in original art that was printed in the magazine. The only piece of art that I have are the original colors that Kyle Bridget gave me. I do have this Bob Clark original piece, but it's not original art from Mad. But I think I should start doing that. I think I need to start collecting original art. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't pick it up though. I'm very. I go to the comic store every week, but I got to be a little. I had to cut back, to be honest. I mean, there's just like it's kind of easy to buy too many comic books. So this is commercials we'd like to see, and it says artist Paul Coker, obviously, writers, and it just says Mad TV as the writers. I don't really know what that means. It doesn't say like the Mad TV writers. It just says writers Mad TV. Are you out there, ACI? Of course you are. You know how all along we've been telling you here at MTNT to put it in writing, subtly suggesting that we haven't been telling the truth about our savings. Put it in writing? Well, I'll do one better than that. This is a holy Bible. I swear to God that our rates are 20% lower than ACI's. You won't see those other guys doing that. I guess ACI just doesn't believe in God. Stop dealing with pagans. MTNT, the righteous choice. What? 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 I don't even understand this. The canvas he uses to make these things, is it like 6 foot by 10 foot? More? No, I mean, I think he, for those like crazy drawings, I wonder if it's like, just like, I mean, it's Bristol board, right? They make that, like, that stuff really big. And so there's that idea, like, it's probably pretty big. And maybe he connects them, I don't know. I wonder how big that would be, though. I have an original Sergio Gru. I bought it from him at Comic Con. That'd be cool. Like, it was printed in its original art that was printed, or is like he sketched it out. I mean, that would be very cool. And I think I might have a signed comic from him. But I think having a piece that was published would be really, really neat. And a couple of Cooper originals too. Yeah, that'd be super cool. But I think what's his face? Bradford Smith was telling me that he was corresponding with Peter Cooper, and he said, "Hey, I got hey, could I get one of those things you use for the stencils?" And he sent him one, so he got a piece of the part of the stencil. So that's pretty neat, I think. No, he sketched it. Okay, yeah. And here we have Prahias. I always liked it when Prahias included things other than the spies. So like the like just a person, or like the weird gorilla thing. I always enjoyed that quite a bit. Or the baby spies. Do you guys remember baby spies? Here we have It Ain't Easy. Again, some fumetti, some goofball fumetti. It ain't easy. I think, correct, I mean, it just seemed like Saturday Night Live, in comparison to this, right? Saturday Night Live was pretty white, which is weird. I mean, it ebbed and flowed, right? Because if you remember, like in when Eddie Murphy was on Saturday Night Live, they had stuff like, it would have been the equivalent of this, right? Where it's the urban setting, black culture type thing. But the like he did like Mr. Robertson's Neighborhood. But then at the time, like in the 90s, I'm pretty sure it was all just like, you would not get anything like this from Saturday Night Live. I might be misremembering, so forgive me if I am. So this is a rap song, and I'm supposed to read it. I'm supposed to read the rap song and look at these pictures, and it does not translate well. All right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this. It's kind of a waste, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so bizarre. Here we have secondhand cancer. Well, here's a marginal by Tom Bunk. I don't understand how this could happen. Here, I'll zoom in on this. This one almost seems like... Oh, no, this one's super long, too. I thought it was going to be short. I thought it was going to be like... I don't know. Golly. This is dumb. I'm sorry. Like, but I guess they're trying to get people interested in it, right? Writers. Mad TV. Yeah. Yeah, they're really bad. You're right. The paper's fine. Like, this is beat up, and there's water damage and all that. So I think probably it compares pretty well, to be honest. But when you're, like, I don't know, if you think about, like, taking a screenshot now versus then, like, you're not working with... This is all digital video, right? So it's not like if you took a photograph and you reproduce a photograph on this page, it looks better. And the reason that it looks better is because, like, a photograph, if you're talking about, like, modern pixel density, it's going to be like 1080, or even, like, you know, film is capable of being, like, pretty darn close to, like, 4K, I think, just by itself, right? So, like, you can have all of this, like, these old movies remastered just from the originals, and they look beautiful and they look crisp. But this is probably digital, and so they're taking some type of screenshot of it and then printing it, so it sucks. It looks blurry. This one looks okay, but, like, all of these look real blurry too. But we do have probably the thing that I want to focus on. Hold on, Harvey, is there? There's a lot of Sergio on these pages. Oh, look at that. Yeah, holy smokes. It's packed full. I didn't even notice that. I think this is like the best part of these. The best part of these, like, fumettis, is the fact that you get these cool marginals. First, like, there's the one by Sam Viviano, and then there's the other one. Has all the quality of a cheap TV guide and none of the utility. None of the utility of a cheap TV guide. Just the quality of it. Oh, look at it. They stabbed him. All right, look at this one. This one's kind of cool. I like this one. And they're beating the guy. He's scampering off. Billy Reed, hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate the comment. That really means a lot to me. Welcome. Yeah, the best part of these, though, are these little marginals that we're getting. There's a beautiful one right at the top. And then here, on this one, what do we got? We got some Tom Bunk marginals. So it's like you suffer through these weird fumetti reproductions of the skits, but you get some awesome illustrations. Look at that. I mean, these had to have been fun to draw, like, for all of these guys, right? And, like, Sergio, the marginals are like old hat, I'm sure, right? But Jesus. This is so disturbing. You know, yeah, with Aragones, it's old hat. But I imagine for, like, Viviano and stuff, that Viviano one especially was so flippin' cool. Look at that. The American Gothic little goof. Flip the Bird, and Arthur the Plant. Oh, look at St. George and the Dragon. So cool. Wait, what happened here? Oh, it's a bent page. Oh, look at that. And finally, this is, I gotta say, this is great because it does match up with Mad's ethos. Ethos. What the fuck? That's not even the right term I want. What an idiot. That's sort of like a view on smoking, right? Like Mad Magazine has always been like pretty anti-smoking. So to have that match up, that's pretty sweet, right? I think so. But geez Louise, that's it. That's, I have to say, it was okay. Like it's actually, you know, as far as a magazine goes, $3. I don't know. If I paid what is $3.95? Let's find out. I'm gonna like convert that. Let's see. 1995 money to today. Okay. $2.99. $5.43. I'd be pissed. All right, I'd be pretty pissed off about that. I would not be happy. But $3 today, I would pay $3 today for that, and I wouldn't be too upset. I wouldn't be too broken up about it. How long have I been going? 1 hour and 14 minutes. You know, there is one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about. $3.95 is too much. If I had $3.95, think about this. I was a 10-year-old. I was a 10-year-old in 1995. So I wouldn't buy that. I would buy a candy or a soda pop or something. When I was a kid, and you had $3 in your pocket. That's what my dad used to say. He'd be like, you could go to the movies. You could, buy a something or other. You could buy a pack of smokes. You could go to the movies, and then you would have enough money left over for a Royal Crown Cola. And it's like, what? What fucking life were you living, Dad? That as a child you were buying a pack of smokes and going to the movie theater. All right, Cam Hayden sent this. This is news on Dave Berg. All right, and I'm going to read this. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to close some tabs and stuff. I might have to do, I think, should I do it like this? Oops, like this, I mean? Yeah, probably. I think what I want to do is like a Mad TV one where I find some clips from Mad TV to like look over, or even like that Mad cartoon show on Cartoon Network, which apparently was pretty decent. And also like, yeah, you know what? After I said it, I was like, that does sound like a pretty good life. You're just buying smokes, watching a movie, and drinking Royal Crown Cola. Life could be worse. And most certainly it did get worse for him before it got better when he had me. Photo file. I forget. Who did I say sent this to me? I think it was Cam Hayden. Sent this to me, and it's something about Dave Berg. All right. And I forget exactly what the story was, but I'm going to read it, and we're just kind of BS about this. Hold on. When I was a kid, a can of soda or a full-size candy bar cost $0.25. That's how old I am. Can of soda, lowest price I ever had for a can of soda, 50 cents. That's it. Unless, and that was name brand. That was Pepsi, Coke. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you wanted to buy some off-brand stuff, like Faygo or Jolt, Jolt Cola, you remember that? You could get the big thing. You would go down to PDQ, which was like this little, I think it was a regional corner store. And you could get Jolt Cola for less. So, anyway, that's a little. In the comments below, tell me how much soda cost when you were a kid. Most of you probably didn't know him, but I have a few friends who will smile to see this photo of Dave Gibson, who's a prominent comic book fan, dealer, entrepreneur. Not Dave Gibson. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Gibbons from Watchmen. Entrepreneur in Los Angeles back in the 70s and 80s. Dave passed away within the last 10 years. I'm sorry I can't be more precise. And he was a sweet, well-meaning guy who really, really loved comic books. When California introduced personalized license plates for cars, many people ran in and tried to nab the plates that would say comics. Dave got it. He was very proud he got it, proud to drive around town with that on his auto. Years later, when he moved out of state, he continued to renew that plate for a while just to hold on to it. I'm not sure who has it now. Dave. Oh, wait. Here we go. Dave ran a comic book shop in Los Angeles for a time, and he also tried publishing. In 1971, he invested darn near all the money he had in the world in a couple of ventures. One was a deal he made with Bill Gaines. This is where it gets relevant. To manufacture facsimiles of an old fan club kit that EC Comics had issued in the 50s. Dave turned out a quality product and quickly sold every one he made, but claimed he tried so hard to do the thing right and to keep the cost down that he wound up losing money on the project. Another, which turned out even less well for him, was an arrangement he made to reprint the run of Will Eisner's classic comics section, The Spirit, in little black and white replicas. Eisner wasn't happy with Dave's production values or with his marketing of the product. I think the problem was that Dave really just wanted to produce the items and be the guy to get The Spirit back into print, where it had not been in a very long time. He didn't care all that much about making a profit, which meant that Mr. Eisner, who was on a royalty deal, didn't make a profit. When Eisner angrily terminated their business arrangement after a year or so, Dave was crushed, and I don't think he ever tried publishing anything again. This is a sad story. Cam Hayden, why are you sending me this sad story? He had two other claims to fame. Jack Kirby knew him from the local convention circuit and liked him. When Jack took over Jimmy Olsen, he introduced a race of strange people called the Harrys and told Dave he was the inspiration for them. If you'd seen Dave at the time, I took the above photo a few years later when he tidied up a bit, you'd instantly perceive the connection, though I suspect Jack dreamed up the Harrys without thinking of Dave and then told him that just to please him. It did. Dave was very proud to have inspired something in any kind of comic book, especially one by Jack Kirby. So this is pretty cool. I mean, this dude is like taking chances. I'm kind of interested in this reproduction of the EC fan kit. I don't know. Okay, hold on. We got some soda news. Soda news. In New York City, we paid $0.25 for colored sugar water. They were called grenades or hugs. Yeah, and they had the little aluminum thing on the top, right? And they would be like blue or red or green. When I was a kid, soda was only in coconuts. Grenades caused the shape of the bottle looked like a grenade. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. All right. But among local fans, Dave will always be remembered for the Dave Berg incident. This came about shortly after National Lampoon had done its famous parody of Mad Magazine in its October 1971 issue. Someone had posted it to the web at this website, and it was seeing it again there that prompted me to tell the story here. Where is it? Here it is. boom, this is the one. I just done this. This has the Mad parody, and it's awesome. It is awesome. How did I get this? Did I order this online or did somebody send it to me? Either way, pick this up. This is amazing. If you're a Mad fan, you got to get that Mad parody. Okay. In the grand spirit of giving someone a taste of their you-know-what, the National Lampoon folks skewered Mad, but good. And even the Mad staffers admired the effort. Some admitted the satire was dead on and deserved. One of the most talked about pages was the spoof attack, take your pick, on Dave Berg, who did the lighter side of section for Mad. It was drawn by Stu Schwartzberg, a very funny gent who did some work for Marvel in the early 70s, occasionally contributing to their comics, but mainly operating the world's smelliest photostat machine in the office. I don't really know what a photostat machine is. Is it that like a copier? I'm such a young man. I don't know. I'm what they call a spring chicken. Dave always drew himself into one or more of his cartoons. In the parody, a kid walks up to him and asks, "Say, aren't you the same Dave Berg who draws for Mad Magazine? You aren't the same Dave Berg that draws for Mad Magazine, are you?" Dave Berg says, "That's me, young man." Then the kid asks, "No kidding, you're the guy who does the lighter side of thing?" Dave Berg says, "That's right, youngster." The kid says, "Hey, you're really putting me on. You really write all that stuff about babysitters and blind dates and drive-in movies?" Dave Berg proudly says, "Yes, I do, son." Then the kid says, "Boy, you are an asshole." And Dave Berg reacts accordingly. Oh, man. And the style is so good. Boy, you are an asshole. Not nice, but funny. So funny. So frickin' funny. Especially if you recall how Dave Berg manufactured his own slightly less insulting punchlines. So a year or so after it comes out, we're all at one of the San Diego Comic-Cons. My memory is that this occurred at the 72 Con, which was the first one at El Cortez Hotel. Now, for those of you youngsters, when you hear the people my age, all right, 36 and younger, when they hear Comic-Con, what they think of is Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con now with movie stars and like all sorts of crazy shit. Like movie studios bringing things out to unveil. And like there is this, comics are part of it, but that's sort of pushed to the side. There's like video games, there's everything. It's a pop culture fest, really. And it's milked. But back in the day, San Diego Comic-Con was at a hotel. And it was a comic convention. There were comic book dealers and comic book artists and comic book writers. And that was it. So just some context, if you're unfamiliar. This is not the glitz and glamour of Comic-Con as we know it today. I further recall that this took place in the waiting area of the Denny's restaurant. All right, there's some more context for you. Denny's restaurant just down the hill from that hotel. Gibson walks in with some friends and sees Dave Berg standing there. This gives Gibson an idea that he somehow thinks Mr. Berg will appreciate. He goes up to him and says, "Say, aren't you the same Dave Berg who draws from..." "You aren't the same Dave Berg who draws from Mad Magazine, are you?" Dave Berg says, "That's me, young man." Gibson then asks, "No kidding. You're the guy who does the lighter side of thing?" Dave Berg says, "That's right, youngster." Gibson says, "Hey, you're really putting me on. You write all that stuff about babysitters and blind dates and drive-in movies." Dave Berg proudly says, "Yes, I do, son." Gibson, pleased that Mr. Berg is playing along and following the script, then delivers the kicker. He says clearly and proudly, so all the onlookers can hear, "Boy, you are an asshole." There is silence. In fact, of all the silences I have heard in my life, this one most closely approximated the sound of floating adrift in deep outer space. It was finally broken only by the noise of Dave Berg sputtering and fuming and storming off. Turns out Dave Berg had never seen the National Lampoon parody. Oh my gosh. This is Mark Evanier. And I think Mark Evanier was he like the colorist, or he's like a buddy of Sergio Aragones, hence his masthead or whatever this is, right there, right at the top. I don't know. And he still maintains this. Look at this, November 12th. Look at this is like an old school blog. This is pretty cool. Anyway, I should contact this guy. I should send him an email, because that is hilarious. That is such a funny story. If you want to check that out, or if you want to share it with people, there is the link to that I just found. So, with that, was that you as a young man? Yeah, that. Boy, you are an asshole. Oh, that was hilarious. In the old days, it was rooms with boxes of comic books. Oh, he writes Gru. He's a writer of Gru with Sergio. Okay. Yeah, I think it's somebody else who does the coloring. And I guess that makes sense now that I'm like, he's at his computer. You know how writers are always sitting at their computers, right? Anyway, I think that's just about it as far as this live stream goes. I have nothing else to talk about. That is all of my material that I have for this video. We got how many people? We got 10 people here right now. Hey guys, if you haven't, please give a thumb up for this video. And if you've been here several times, if this is your first time here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. That is my next milestone. After that, I'm done counting the 100 subscribers, and I'm just going to celebrate when I get to 1,000. 1,000 being a pretty significant milestone. But right now, 500 is the one that I'm most interested in. I don't want to look too far into the future. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, right? Here we go. Tom Luth is Sergio's colorist. See, you guys know everything. You guys are like the most well informed Mad fans there are, which I guess is fitting since you guys are like the number one Mad fans, and this is the number one Mad Magazine news review and interview channel. If you have not heard that already, hey guys, if you have not also, or if you incur, what is this? You got this? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's an emoji. But it doesn't transfer over to here. I'll have to go and look on the YouTube in order to appreciate the "you got this." Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see that you got this. Anyway, if you enjoy what I do, if you enjoy this service that I provide, please consider supporting me on Patreon. If you support me on Patreon, I sent you this beautiful package of stickers. This one is yours. It's waiting for you. And it comes with these 4 stickers. Any amount that you pledge to me, you get the pack of stickers. That's it. With that, guys, I think that I got to say thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.